Right, hey guys, how we doing? Back on another video from Nux Taku, and we're today going to be checking out his video titled Why I Hate Crunchyroll. Quite intrigued. I quite like Crunchyroll. I use it quite regularly, as you guys know. It does annoy me sometimes that they advertise all the seasonal animes and then don't have some of them after they've announced them, if you know what I mean. Like with Promised Neverland this season, I was very disappointed to not see that the next one was on there for the queue. But girlfriend's got a Funimation account now, so that's fine. But let's check out why Nux hates Crunchyroll, shall we?
A question that I'm asked very frequently is, Nux, if so many of your videos get demonetized, why don't you accept a sponsorship from Crunchyroll?
Huh.
Crunchyroll is literally an anime-based platform. You like anime, and they sponsor everyone. They don't only sponsor anime people, they sponsor any YouTuber that even sort of
I have seen other ones that get Crunchyroll, yeah.
Anime-related sketches. They've sponsored Jack's Films, and they've sponsored GB ASMR. They've sponsored Long Beach Griffey. I don't know, 3 YouTubers, and I love each of those YouTubers, and they make great stuff, but they're sponsored by Crunchyroll. Why don't I get sponsored by Crunchyroll?
Yeah, why not, actually?
And, well, I mean, this is going to be part 1 of the answer to that question.
Oh.
It's not that Crunchyroll doesn't want to sponsor me. They've reached out to me a bunch of times trying to sponsor different videos, trying to give me one of those codes that
interesting.
I'm shoving down my viewers' throats to just make a crap ton of money over, because, hey, I have an audience that likes anime, apparently.
So it would make sense, surely. This is going to be interesting.
But no, I've stood by my convictions all this time, and I have not accepted the Crunchyroll sponsorship, and I am so proud of myself for not doing so. Yes, I am patting myself on the back. There are many reasons why I don't like Crunchyroll, and over time, those reasons have been reaffirmed time and time again.
Oh god, here we go.
Concerns pretty much fall into one of 2 categories. Either they actually do something anime-based that I think is just trashy.
Oh god, Exxon, yeah.
And overall bad for the anime community.
Okay.
The other reason why I don't like them is because I just personally despise when companies try to have personalities. I don't need Crunchyroll PR people tagging me on Twitter saying, oh my god, you have a Kiss Anime watermark in the corner of one of your videos. You pirate anime, you're a horrible person. You're equivalent to, like, the sodomites in the Bible.
Oh, okay.
They would attach their torture devices to unsuspecting guests and stretch out their limbs. Yes, that was the metaphor I came up. I don't know why, but anyway, there's a trend when it comes to videos I make regarding big, powerful companies, especially with a lot of YouTube presence that buy a lot of YouTube ads. Almost every single one of them gets age restricted. I made a video on Funimation.
Yeah, you did. I might have listened to that.
Nothing wrong with it, but just because it's criticizing Funimation, it got age restricted and demonetized and all of that. Now, the reasoning as to why I decided to make this video now of all times is simply because Crunchyroll released a new Crunchyroll original anime this season. What? I love Crunchyroll original anime.
Tower of God was so good.
Like Tower of God and God of High School.
Yeah, that was cool as well.
That's what they lead you to.
I like those.
You see, Tower of God and God in High School, to be frank, were both kind of average, okay? I prefer
I loved them. I loved them.
Let's not make believe there were some groundbreaking series. You know who likes to make believe that they are groundbreaking series? Oh, Crunchyroll!
Oh, okay.
They're Crunchyroll originals.
Yes.
Funny how the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, where they rank the best anime of every single genre in a certain year, suspicious how pretty much all of them have Tower of God and God of High School as nominees. I mean, if I
right, every single category, okay.
Like, how could they do something like that, especially when Tower of God and God of High School are pretty meh.
No, but in all fairness, they do have, like, the stuff from other ones, like Funimation and everywhere else is still included in the nominations for all those stuff, which I kind of like.
They're essentially a tumor latched onto the anime community, sucking the life out of it. Wherever the anime community decides to run, Crunchyroll will act like a hemorrhoid and be stuck to its ass.
Really?
I would like to talk about Crunchyroll's interference when it comes to popular perception of different anime, because when it comes to Crunchyroll originals, more often than not, Crunchyroll likes to hype them up and say that the community likes them more than the community does.
More than they actually do. Interesting. Okay.
Netflix doesn't also have popularity polls where they like to be the voice of reason for the Western audience. Crunchyroll is trying to have its cake and eat it. It's trying to be the Oscars, but also the producers of the films. Now, I hate the Oscars too. So
Oh dear.
Not a great example.
No.
Man, I hate a lot of things, don't I? I think that's part of what makes me fun. Subscribe for me to hate on more things.
Yay!
Go gamers. I will give you reasons to hate everything in this world. The patriarchy will shudder before me. But anywho, the reason why I'm really slapping my dick on the table now, making this video
Oh,
today
God.
is because X-Arm is an anime that started this season. It is a Crunchyroll
Yeah, this is
original, and honestly,
awful.
I don't know what they were thinking, okay? They've made bad business choices in the past. They've made trash anime in the past. But X-Arm is a disaster.
It's terrible.
Like
It is
an
terrible.
actual hellhole. Now, in the winter of 2020, I made this whole campaign where everyone goes to my anime list and ranks interspecies reviewers at 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Not
that was cool.
necessarily to spite Funimation for banning it, but it was kind of hilarious, and it was great to see interspecies reviewers end up becoming a 9.28 and the #1 anime on the entire planet.
My anime
before
list,
my
yeah.
anime list had to completely reconfigure their website and send me tons of hate. Try to sue
Absolutely
me and all that
incredible.
other
You
extremely
did destroy
fun
that
stuff.
whole website.
So I've learned my lesson, and I would never do that again. I would never tell you all to go rate X-Arm.
Could you imagine? Oh my god.
I'm telling you to go rate X-Arm a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's get X-Arm to be the lowest rated anime on
Of all
my
time.
anime
That'd be
list.
class. That'd be so funny. Oh god.
I will link X-Arm in the description. Go rank that a 1 out of 10, goddammit. Let's get that the lowest ranked thing on the entire website, goddamn.
Oh my god.
That's some funny shiz, alright? That's some good stuff. Anyway, just had to do that. Point I'm trying
Wow.
to make is very often when there's like a really trash movie, like I suggest watching it because it's kind of funny how cringe and
How
trashy.
bad it can
I
be.
don't
Yeah,
recommend
yeah.
watching X-Arm. Like I recommend watching a 1-minute compilation of the trashy scenes of X-Arm, maybe if you can.
Just so you get a
minute of that.
taste of it, yeah.
Just look at this crap on screen. This is a fight scene. What the hell? This is the character design, and I don't know why
It
they
is
would make
awful.
the decisions they made. Like here's a 2D character talking
To a
to a 3D
3D character. Yeah, it makes no
They
sense.
couldn't do 2D right, and they couldn't do 3D right, so they're like, oh,
Let's
let's
put them together. Yeah.
The ultimate 2.5D experience.
2.5D.
It looks like trash. Trash. I can't take any part of it seriously. When you have badass voice actors, and then the character just like T-poses in, walking through walls, like I'm watching the original Sonic versus Eggman. And the opening,
God.
dude, the 1999 or whatever Digimon opening with them all twirling backwards, flying into
It's
the
true,
void,
it is better.
Legit looks better
Yeah.
than the opening here where you just have like PNGs flying across the screen with stock image lightning. Now, I would go as far as to say that the first season of Ruby is infinitely better, animation-wise, character-wise,
Yes.
and story-wise, to X-Arm so far. But now, you probably think to yourself, Crunchyroll would never come up with their own anime and it'd be trash, right? No, they're adapting a manga. If you look at the manga's rating on my anime list, it's a 7. If you look at this rating on my anime list, it's a 2. And you should all go rank it a 1, so it can be ranked lower. We want this to be the lowest ranked anime on all of my anime lists.
Get it down.
It will be funny. Now, the thing about this is, in Japan, there are people mocking Exxon. There's a stigma when it comes to creating anime in the West that it can't create anime. Anime is Japan exclusive. People in the West can't create anime. And the stigma gets wider and wider when Crunchyroll goes ahead and adapts the worst adaptation in the history of anime ever. Thank you, Crunchyroll. For
Well
being
done,
not
well
only
done.
the biggest player in the anime game in the West, hosting your own conventions, hosting your own award shows, adapting your own anime. Thank you for making them look like absolute poop tier crap.
Damn,
Thank you.
Nux.
Very cool. Now, Crunchyroll has been known to stick its nose into the anime sphere. Crunchyroll beefs with every other platform as well.
Interesting.
They beefed with Sony, they beefed with Funimation. They're just honestly a PR nightmare. Aside from the fact that they also were really excited to release an anime that they were building called High Guardian Spice.
Oh, that
Let's
got
go.
some drama,
High
didn't
Guardian
it?
Spice,
Damn.
legendary anime. We haven't heard about that in like 5 years now because they got so much backlash.
Yeah, there was
when
a
they just
lot,
announced
weren't there?
High Guardian Spice with a story with absolutely no story, characters with absolutely no depth,
And it was
a
all done by
world with
women.
absolutely no thought going into it. But they were really excited to say that they believed in diversity. You see, they are such advocates of true gender equality. Everyone working on this story has to be a
woman, yeah, it was
Thank you,
weird that.
Crunchyroll. You've literally saved our entire planet. Thank you. We take
Oh
the
my
moment to
God.
appreciate Crunchyroll's absolute bombastic approach to solving the world's greatest issues. Yeah, gender equality. So we're only hiring
Only
women.
women,
It doesn't
okay,
sound
yeah,
like
yeah.
equality to me, goddammit. I would dropkick any woman just like I'd dropkick any man if they deserved it. But anyway, I get ahead of myself. My last gender equality video was taken down by YouTube. Clearly because YouTube is not an advocate of true
Oh,
gender
damn.
equality. And this is so bad because I already did this whole music video that I'm kind of scared to upload because gender equality is a pretty epic theme in this music video. Subscribe for the music video, but please YouTube, don't destroy me. And thank you, Crunchyroll, for really trying to integrate today's modern issues like gender equality into High Guardian Spice, an anime. Yes, of course the anime community is gonna look at that and be like, you know what? Yes! That is exactly what we needed! Bruh, when they announced that, I was upset for 2 reasons. one, it's absolute trash, and two, Crunchyroll, before that, kept running campaigns that buying a Crunchyroll membership directly supports the anime community. And that was kind of
that's
a
true.
message that they were trying to get across for
Is
years.
that not true?
Legit years on YouTube.
Like some of it goes towards the...
Videos,
Yeah.
When I saw the Crunchyroll ad, every single YouTuber that talked about it was like, not only do you get anime and shiz, but you're also supporting the anime industry. The anime industry in the West is kind of weak. Let's help it grow so we can get more anime. I don't know, some wholesome message like that. And it was definitely in the talking points because literally everyone said it. And those self-righteous bastards were lying through their ass cheeks. Supporting the anime industry, Crunchyroll is in it to make bank, okay? Now, the way I see it, every big company is in it to make bank. So, this
of
isn't a
course.
valid criticism for the most part when it comes to companies. I'm not going to be like, bruh, you know what I hate about McDonald's?
The fact that they make money.
It's only around to make money. No, I don't care, okay? Obviously, it's around to make money. Every company's around to make money. So why am I blaming Crunchyroll? Why am I complaining that they're around to make money? That's literally what they should be doing, right? I mean, as a business, don't market yourself as selfless people who are passionately fighting for the anime industry.
When you're just thinking about yourself, right?
Doing this for the good of the community. My butthole for the good of the community. I don't care if you're money-loving assholes, ingrate sons of bitches. Hypocrites? That's where I draw the line.
Damn.
I don't care if you murder puppies, but don't be a hypocrite on my internet, goddammit. Okay, for disclaimer purposes, I do in fact care if they murder puppies.
Well, yeah, that's pretty mean. I don't want that to happen at all.
I honestly have no idea what they were thinking when it comes to X-Arm, unlike God of High School and Tower of God, where they actually adapted popular manhwa, trying to bring adaptations to these stories that never really saw light in the anime world. Like, I get that. Now, it does rub me the wrong way when they're nominees for every single category of the Crunchyroll Anime Award Show. And I want to talk about this more in part 2 about Crunchyroll having a personality, which I really hate about corporations. But a bunch of years ago, a ton of anime YouTubers got together. We had like this whole big Discord server. At that point, I was like a really small channel.
Okay, interesting.
Say in any of the negotiations or anything. But what we wanted to do was have an anime awards, but generated by the entire anime community.
That would be cool. I would like to see that. Yeah.
See what would be the best anime of the year in different categories. All the heavy hitters of the anime community were in this Discord server, which was run by someone who I will not name, but that someone is a huge fan of Crunchyroll, sponsored by them all the time, loves them very much, follows them around by their finger, and we will not get into more details. But the point is, Crunchyroll said, yo, if you do your anime award show, it'll reduce the legitimacy of our anime award show. And we want the only anime award show, so you have to cancel the award. So all of the anime YouTubers that were planning this for months pretty much stepped away because Crunchyroll sponsored everyone at that point, so that Crunchyroll could have the only anime award show that matters in the West. See what I mean? I don't like Crunchyroll. I never did. I'm happy I never took their offers for sponsorships. I can't blame people for working with them, and I don't want you to send anybody hate for working with them, because at the end of the day, unless you actually look into the nitty-gritty, there's nothing wrong on the outside with Crunchyroll. It's basically a Netflix alternative. It's just for anime, and not the best anime, because the best anime all get taken by Netflix. And then they come up in arms about you for pirating anime, but you kind of have to pirate anime, because every single time there's a hype show and the new episode comes out, the entire freaking website crashes. I have never seen Netflix.
I have seen Crunchyroll crash a few
Why
times.
is it that every new episode of Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia, Crunchyroll crashes for now?
Oh, I haven't had a problem with Attack on Titan, to be fair.
Every single week when the new
Dragon Ball Super, yeah, I did witness that every week with Super.
Crunchyroll rant, at least one of them. There will probably be a part 2 coming eventually. Subscribe for that. Go rate X-Arm a 1 out of 10 on my anime list.
That's going to be funny to see if that actually happens.
For all time's sake, X-Arm is a disaster, and honestly, if Japan is laughing at America for how trash X-Arm is, well, Japan deserves it, and it's Crunchyroll's fault, okay? Crunchyroll, thank you for creating the biggest steaming pile of poop the anime world has ever seen.
Damn,
you deserve to be made fun of for it, and that's what this video is all about. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. This video wasn't as high of a note as many of my other videos, because, well, honestly, I kind of hate Crunchyroll. So I apologize, but it just be like that. Have yourselves the most wonderful evening. Subscribe for part 2. Leave a like, and remember to
stay with fam. Damn. I mean, some interesting points he's brought up there, but he's obviously got personal reasons as well as to not like him. But me personally, whenever I see the Crunchyroll Awards come out, I'm always quite pleasantly surprised to see not just Crunchyroll animes being nominated, like stuff that's on Funimation and all the other things as well, some Netflix ones. So I you know, I mean, yeah, they do make sure that there are Crunchyroll like originals in there every time, so I can see that, but it isn't just that. But yeah, like for them to have a Crunchyroll original in every single like bracket is a bit risque, a bit suspicious, a bit sus. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys next time.